What's up, y'all? This is Sharon Moore with the Boozy and Bougie broadcast. I hope y'all have been doing well. It's been a couple of weeks since I posted. Life is lifing all the time. Y'all know how it is. So I'm sitting on my couch today because I was losing the fight with wanting to watch the WNBA playoffs, and I'm rooting for the Atlanta Dream to beat the Fever. Just being real for y'all. So I'm sitting here making this video, and I don't know about y'all, but I am on a tight budget, and many of you all are too. So while I like drinking, sometimes the stuff I want to get isn't available in my budget or at the price that I want. And so that's okay. You can do all kinds of things. So today, I decided to try a couple of wines from Aldi. And so they have a line of wines called Winking Owl, and they are the most adorable labels. They're different for each variety that they have. I haven't done a whole lot of research on Winking Owl. It was just affordable, and I wanted to try it. I should have looked up the price of these. They were well under $10. I really want to say under $5 each bottle. But they have wines, they have Pinot Noir, they have, I believe, a Riesling, Chardonnay. No, not Riesling, it was Sauvignon Blanc. They have Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay, definitely for the white wines. I'm not sure if they had a white blend. I really should have did more research doing this video, but trying to be consistent-ish, consistent adjacent. Let's not use up all the time. So, we're going to try Winking Owl. I got the Chardonnay, as you can see. And this says California. So there are probably grapes from all over the California region. It could be Napa Valley. It could be Northern California. All kinds of stuff. But we're going to try this Chardonnay. And I also got their Shiraz. I tend to like Shiraz more than Cab. But most likely, they were out of Cab. Who knows? Because most folks like either Cab or Chardonnay for red and white. Anyhow, let's try the white first. When you're trying multiple wines of different varieties, you should try white first. So, let's try the Chardonnay in my trusty little plastic glass, because I still have teenagers that live here that break glasses. So, these are available at your local dollar store. So anyway, let's give this a smell. This glass, the way it's shaped, doesn't trap the aromas like it should, so that you can smell it more. So I always have a hard time smelling wine in these glasses, but we're going to roll with what we got. Ooh, my hair is crazy. Anyhow, I smell green apple, citrus, a little grassiness, herbal. Actually not bad. I actually like this because it's not super oaky. There is a slight butteriness to it, which you get from aging it in barrels. But some Chardonnays, especially California Chardonnays, the lesser quality, I should say, some of them taste like licking a tree. If I want to lick a tree, I'm going to go outside and lick a tree. But I want my wine to taste like wine, not the barrel. So this is actually good. There's a tropical note in here, a little hint of vanilla. Like maybe a stewed peach, kind of a tropical fruit. It's very, very light. It doesn't make this sweet, but this isn't so astringent in acidity where people will call dry wines bitter. This doesn't give a bitter essence at all. It is dry, probably even semi-dry, off-dry, but it's actually pretty tasty. Hey, camera's on.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. Just in case you didn't have on shorts or something. So, for those of y'all know, my kids are living with me in a 2-bedroom apartment. So it's 3 of us here, and it's kind of tight. So it is what it is. That's chairs peeking in. So we're doing these videos regardless of what's going on in the background because we just don't have enough room. Anyhow, this Winking Owl Chardonnay actually is very refreshing. I could murder this ball. Bottle, not ball. I'm saying ball because I'm looking at the game and it's not going the way I want. But we're going to stay consistent. We're going to stay consistent. Anyhow, let's move on to the Shiraz. Now, Shiraz is usually from Australia. There are some like Washington area Shiraz. There are some American-made Shiraz. This one is actually from California as well. And it has on here, oh, they actually have notes on the back for those of you all who are interested in that kind of thing. So for the Chardonnay, it says California, semi-dry. I was right. Medium-bodied. There is a little weight to it. Subtle flavors of ripe apple, pear, toasted oak, and a hint of spice. Grilled fish and roasted chicken, best when served chilled. So it wasn't far off. Pear is that tropical note, I believe, that I was getting. But yes, semi-dry. I was right. Oh, and the percentage on this is so much noise in the background. But if I wait for it to be completely silent, I wouldn't get this done. So it just is what it is. Alcohol percent on this is 11.5. Very, very tiny writing. All right, let's give the Shiraz a try. And here comes the boy. Now, Shiraz usually is Australian. I said that, but this is a California Shiraz. So let's give it a smell. Right off the bat, some spice. A little bit of meat, which isn't a bad thing in wine. Dark red fruit. More dark fruit. Like unripe blackberries. A little bit of forest floor. Let's give it a taste. That's actually well balanced. Although the label says dry, it's still leaning a little towards off dry for me. Big fruit, red fruit, more like plum, a little prune. A little herbal notes to it, a little vanilla, a little bit of pepper. Shiraz is known for having a little bit of a pepper note. And it's actually pretty tasty. These are pretty tasty. We should go on the Aldi site and see how much they are. I'll put that info in the description box. But yeah, these are affordable wines that you can try out. They have other wines that are a little bit higher in price and maybe even quality, but you can go to Aldi or stores similar to that sell wine and get affordable wines that are very, very drinkable and great with your meals. So a little hack: if you can't afford the wines that you see at your local wine shop or your chain liquor store, wine store, go to Aldi. Go to grocery stores in your area that actually sell wine. You can find affordable options. Try the house brands. House brands for store lines can actually be really good. They're just exclusive to that store. So you don't have any competition, so you get to pay less. So just a couple of tips for you if you want to get into wines but don't want to spend loads of money on it. All right, well, that's it for this week. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you have any questions or suggestions of videos that you would like to see me do, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. And I hope y'all have a great week. See y'all next time.